Keith Allen. We're here in Central Illinois today. We're in the middle of December. I'm here with my good buddy John Babcock. We're here to take a look at what Central Illinois has to offer with some of its midwinter bass fishing. We're at a power plant lake, and I hear that we've got some good fish to be caught here today. And obviously we got a decent day. We got a little bit of snow on the ground, but we do have some sun coming out. We anticipate a pretty good day. So we're going to get the boat ready, get it in the water, and we'll see you out on the lake. I'd like to talk to you guys about today real quick is an innovative product that we have. It's a new style transom saver, and it's a lock and haul transom saver. Unlike the traditional transom saver that locks the motor into the trailer, it's a self-contained small unit. As you can see right here, lift the motor up, and that's all we have. Keeps all the movement out of the motor and keeps all the stress from the motor and the transom while you're going down a rough road. Neat, handy, compact, very lightweight. Take it out, put it in a storage box, and you're good to go. As we start heading out to the lake, I'd like to tell you guys a little bit about, we're here in mid-December. Like very cold. We've got a temperature of about 28 to 29 degrees right now. We got a southerly wind. We got some overcast. We got some flurries that are going to be coming in later on today. But I want to stress the fact that even though we're in Central Illinois, and just because it's mid-December, below freezing outside, doesn't mean we can't get off the couch, get away from the football games, and get out on the lake and still catch some big bass. We're going to show you how to do it right now. All right, what we've got here, we've got a point that comes way out into the main lakes. We've got a main lake point that's about 10 to 12 foot that drops off into 26 foot of water. We're going to throw some search baits here real quick. First, I want to give you a little tip though. Fishing in weather and conditions such as this, where we've got very cold weather outside, leave your outboard motor in the water. If you raise the outboard motor up, you stand a chance of freezing. Leave it in the water, no chance of it freezing. So when you're actually fishing with trolling motor down, leave your main motor down in the water. What we've got here today is the water temperature is a little bit high for this time of the year. We're at a power plant cooling lake, so this water temperature, we're right in the mid to high 40s. The water clarity, we have some stain on the water, but primarily clear to stained water. So we're going to go with more of a search bait type tactic. With that technique, we're going to use more natural shad colors. We've got a little bit of a higher contrast since we do have some stain on the water. Spank's going to be throwing something that's got a little bit more contrast to it, a little bit brighter color, still in the shad pattern. I'm going to go with the red eye shad. It's the chrome sexy shad. We're going to do some search here. We're going to hit a couple of these main points. If we don't get anything there, we're going to slow things down a little bit, go to more of a jig or possibly some type of plastic, possibly with a Carolina rig. So that's what we're going to start off with. We'll see how it goes. Spank, that point comes out from where you see it there on the bank out towards you. We're off in the deeper water right now. We're still in 25 foot of water. One other thing I wanted to mention to you guys, when we're out here on these lakes, and even though it's in the middle, there it is. Now this is why we come to Illinois. Got a double right now. Look at this monster. Hey guys, it's not the biggest in the world, but it's middle of December and we got a double. Hold on. That's a good one.
Ooh, he's fighting.
That's a good one. And remember, it's December.
That's 3 fish in like 2 minutes. As I rehook it. Healthy.
All right, what we've got here, we've got a point, main lake point. We're actually finding the fish up a little bit closer to the bank. This point extends out into the main lake quite a ways. We're actually sitting in 20 plus foot of water. We're throwing up on the bank, but these fish are positioned up on this shallow point where it extends out into the main lake. And we've had 3 fish. I just missed one in a matter of minutes here. And I got to tell you, we're still in the middle of December. There's some wood off this point.
One thing you forget is how stiff this line gets in colder weather.
Tell you, throw this bait up there. We found out we've got some brush up there. You saw what I was doing with the rod there. Put tension on your line, and as you snap the line with your free hand, point your rod tip right to the bait, then just kind of pop it. Almost 9 times out of 10, that bait's going to release itself unless you hook the hook too far into past the barb into the wood or whatever structure or cover you may be in. But pop your rod, put some tension on the line, let it go, point your rod to it. A lot of times you'll come out of there. We've pulled up here on on some lay down here. We've got wind blowing in on it. I went ahead and switched up, slowed things down a little bit, went back to a jig, and we're going to probe around this, see if we don't have any good sized fish staged up in this cover here. So we'll see what happens. You guys take a look at this jig. What I'm doing here is I'm trying to imitate the natural forage here, which is primarily shad this time of year. So we've got a white color jig, a little bit darker trailer on it, and we're just swimming this. We're letting it fall. We'll snap the rod. We may pop the rod tip 2 or 3 times and then let it flutter back down. And then we'll do that process over again. So right there's what we're going to be using here for the next few minutes. Again, like I was telling you guys, it's kind of an in-between shot of swimming the jig and popping the jig. Now this ain't a great big one, but what we're doing is letting it fall, pop it up, kind of wiggle it a couple times to let it flutter back down. He hit it right on the way down. That's what we're after. Get off them white bass a little bit and we can find some ones that we're after.
Oh, hang on. That one.
Getting better.